Welcome to our video on the 7 best foods to increase red blood cells naturally. Your red blood cells, or RBCs, play the vital role of carrying oxygen from the lungs to all the tissues of the body. Oxygen is essential for cells to produce energy and function properly. When RBC levels drop too low, a condition called anemia develops. Anemia can cause debilitating symptoms like extreme fatigue, shortness of breath, dizziness, headaches, and pale skin. These symptoms occur because the body's tissues are being deprived of adequate oxygen. This condition makes it difficult to carry out daily activities and can significantly reduce quality of life. If severe and left untreated, anemia can lead to serious complications including heart problems, increased risk of infections, and issues during pregnancy. The good news is that mild forms of anemia can often be corrected through diet. The 7 foods we are discussing today are not only delicious, they are also easy to prepare and are often readily available in your local stores. Before we begin our countdown, kindly do us a favor, like this video and subscribe to our channel for more informative health content. And do ring the notification bell so you get notified whenever we publish a new video. Also, if you have concerns about your iron levels or suspect that you have anemia, it's always best to consult with a healthcare professional for proper diagnosis and treatment. Now let's start our countdown on the 7 best foods to increase red blood cells naturally, starting with something you may or may not have heard of. Number 7. Blackstrap molasses. Blackstrap molasses is a nutrient-dense sweetener that has gained attention for its potential health benefits, particularly in supporting healthy red blood cell levels. Unlike refined sugar, which is essentially empty calories, Blackstrap molasses contains essential vitamins and minerals like iron, calcium, magnesium, and vitamin B6. And one of the most notable benefits of Blackstrap molasses is its high iron content. Just 1 tablespoon provides around 20% of the recommended daily intake of iron. This makes it a valuable plant-based source of iron, especially for those at risk of iron deficiency anemia. A study published in the Journal of Food Science and Technology found that incorporating Blackstrap molasses into the diets of anemic individuals led to significant improvements in their hemoglobin, serum iron, and other blood health markers. It is important to note that the iron in Blackstrap molasses is non-heme iron, which is typically less bioavailable than heme iron found in animal products. However, research suggests that the iron in Blackstrap molasses is still highly absorbable. An in vitro study on the enhancement of iron absorption in Blackstrap molasses explored enhancing its absorption by combining it with vitamin C, showing promising results. In addition to its iron content, the other nutrients in Blackstrap molasses like copper and vitamin B6 also play important roles in red blood cell formation and function. By incorporating this natural sweetener into your diet, you may help support your body's production of healthy red blood cells. While Blackstrap molasses shows promise in supporting blood health, it's important to consume it in moderation as part of a balanced diet. Next up at number 6, we have dark green leafy vegetables. Dark green leafy vegetables like kale, spinach, and collard greens are a great source of iron, which is what you need to give your red blood cell count a boost. In addition to that, they are great sources of dietary folate and vitamin B12, all critical nutrients for red blood cell production. One study published in the Journal of Food Science and Technology found that eating iron-rich greens helped improve hemoglobin and serum iron levels in people with anemia. Another reason to pile on the greens? They're packed with vitamin C, which actually helps your body absorb more of the iron from plant-based sources. Try pairing iron-rich greens with foods high in vitamin C. Think red peppers, citrus fruits, or broccoli. Dark leafy greens also provide vitamin A in the form of beta-carotene. Vitamin A works with iron to help it incorporate into hemoglobin in red blood cells more effectively. If you're not a big salad eater, no worries. There are plenty of ways to sneak more greens into your diet. Try blending spinach or kale into smoothies, sautéing collards with garlic as a savoury side, or adding chopped greens to soups and stews. Every little bit counts. Next on our countdown at number 5, legumes. Another nutrition powerhouse that can be great for anyone looking to boost their red blood cell count are legumes. Beans, lentils, peanuts, peas, and so many more are legumes. If you're dealing with low red blood cell counts or anemia, adding more of these to your plate may help turn things around. Like the first two items in this countdown, legumes are loaded with iron, a critical nutrient for red blood cell production. One study published in the Journal of Agricultural and Food Chemistry found that consuming iron-rich legumes helped improve iron absorption in humans. Legumes are also packed with folate, another important vitamin for making red blood cells. Getting enough folate is key for preventing a type of anemia called folate deficiency anemia. In addition, you'll also find that legumes provide essential minerals like magnesium and potassium that support overall health, and their high fiber content helps keep your digestion running smoothly. If you're not used to eating a lot of legumes, start by adding them gradually to your diet to avoid any tummy troubles. Try tossing beans into salads, soups, and stews, or whipping up a hearty lentil curry. The possibilities are endless. Next on the list is something you probably already have in your pantry. Number 4. Eggs. Eggs are an easy addition to your diet if you are looking to boost your red blood cell count. They are rich in iron, and we've already touched on how important iron is for red blood cell production. One large egg provides about 0.9 mg of iron, or around 4% of the recommended daily value. While that might not seem like a ton, every little bit counts. Eggs are also packed with folate and vitamin B12, two other important nutrients for making red blood cells. Research suggests getting enough of these vitamins is key to preventing certain types of anemia. A study published in the North African Journal of Food and Nutrition Research found that eating eggs was beneficial for raising the red blood cell levels of women during menstruation. If you are concerned about the potential health risks of consuming eggs on a regular basis, just limit your consumption to 1 or 2 eggs per day. For most healthy people, eating 1 to 2 eggs per day is likely safe and potentially beneficial. However, those with certain health conditions may need to be more mindful of limiting egg intake. As always, it's best to consult with a doctor or registered dietitian for personalized nutrition advice. Next up on the list is something so rich in iron that even just a 3.5-ounce serving can give you 17% of your daily recommended iron intake. At number 3, shellfish. Shellfish, like oysters, clams, and mussels, are loaded with iron, which is essential for healthy red blood cell production. In fact, a 3.5-ounce serving of clams contains a whopping 17% of the daily recommended intake of iron. That's huge. Shellfish are also rich in vitamin B12, another key nutrient for red blood cells. A deficiency in B12 has been linked to anemia. So adding shellfish to your diet could be a great way to keep those red blood cells pumping. One study looking at the effect of eating oysters had on anemia analysed oysters from 14 different areas and found they consistently helped improve hemoglobin levels. It is important to note that the exact iron content varies between shellfish varieties, but overall, they are considered a great source of iron. So next time you're at the seafood counter, consider grabbing some clams, oysters, or mussels. But if you have issues with allergies to shellfish, you may want to skip this one and instead go for the next item on our countdown, as it is one of the best foods to help increase red blood cell levels, and it's number 2, organ meats. Organ meats used to be a staple on dinner tables across the United States, but for most people today, organ meats are no longer found on the daily menu, which is unfortunate because organ meats are a great source of iron and can help you raise your red blood cell levels. Known in the culinary world as offal, they are used in many cuisines worldwide. Organ meats like liver, kidney, and heart are versatile and nutritious. A single serving of cooked beef liver, which is around 100 grams or 3.5 ounces, contains around 36% of your daily recommended iron intake. And what's even better is that the iron it contains is heme iron, which is highly bioavailable, which means the body more easily absorbs it compared to iron sourced from plant matter. A 2014 review published in the National Library of Medicine that looked at solutions to iron deficiency for young women named organ meats as one of their top food recommendations for anyone looking to up their hemoglobin or red blood cell levels. Organ meats also contain a lot of other nutrients, including vitamin B12, copper, vitamin A, and zinc. Organ meats are also high in protein. This helps keep you fuller for longer. They are also a great option if you are looking to gain muscle and even lose weight. Now, on to the final item on the list. At number 1, red meat. Like organ meats, red meat is an incredible source of iron, and heme iron at that. A study published in Stat Pearls, which looked at dietary iron, determined that heme iron, which is present in red meats, has a higher bioavailability compared to non-heme iron. In addition, a 2023 review that looked at the role of meat in iron nutrition of vulnerable groups of the UK population determined that regularly eating red meat is linked to better iron status and lower risk of anemia, especially in women and children. But red meat isn't just an iron powerhouse. It's also packed with zinc, B vitamins and high-quality protein that all support healthy red blood cell production. That same 2023 study we mentioned earlier also found that women who ate less than 2 ounces of red meat per day were more likely to have low intakes of key nutrients like iron, zinc and B12 compared to those eating 2 to 3 ounces. So if you're prone to anemia or just want to keep your red blood cell levels normal, try incorporating lean red meats into your diet. Your body will thank you for the iron boost. Of course, moderation is key. Most people only need around 2 to 3 servings per week to reap the benefits. And there you have it. 7 best foods to increase red blood cells naturally. Blackstrap molasses, dark green leafy vegetables, legumes, eggs, shellfish, organ meats, and red meat. Now we'd love to hear from you. Do you have a favourite dietary source of iron aside from the ones on our list? Let us know in the comment section below. We value your tips and suggestions. We hope you found this video helpful. Don't forget to like, share and subscribe to our channel for more educational content. And if you like to show your gratitude, consider sending us a super thanks and checking out our merchandise for some great finds. Your support allows us to continue creating informative content and spreading awareness about important health topics. Take charge of your health. These foods to increase your red blood cell levels are easy to get a hold of and prepare, but always remember to take things in moderation, especially when it comes to the more calorie-dense items we mentioned. And if you do suspect you have anemia, we recommend that you go see your doctor and get the right treatment. Use these foods to supplement and boost your red blood cell levels instead. Also, you will benefit greatly from making sure that you are living a healthy lifestyle, eating a balanced diet, and exercising regularly. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the next video.